Aloha ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Space Engineers. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here. Like, is this even our world? And no, it's not. I'm here to show off what I've done. People have been on vacation, taking a break and stuff from everything, and so have I, but I have actually been doing some Space Engineers, and this is one of the things I have done. This ship here. Very ugly from the outside, and actually kind of ugly from the inside too, and a waste of space. Look at this. It's just very spacious in the middle, and kind of wasteful. I haven't exactly landed it in the best of spots, but whatever, you get the idea. This ship is about 6 by 7, which is the size of the landing pad I built on the base. And I was trying to, make a planet-to-space ship that would carry cargo and 3 people into orbit and enough stuff so that we could actually build a space station. Unfortunately, for obvious reasons, I mean, it does work. It's just that it's very large and very wasteful. Like, we only have 4 hydrogen thrusters, big ones that will take us to space, and putting any sizable amount of cargo in this thing will make it not get to space. So then I thought, screw it, let's build something quick, let's build something fast, and I built this thing. It's the Binks 1, because, Star Wars Frenzy, I was like, Jar Jar Binks. It was actually, it's got 2 thrusters, much lighter, 1 cargo container, 1 cockpit, 2 chairs, and some atmospheric thrusters to help out. That one only has hydrogen thrusters, pretty much. The problem with this thing is that you'd have to be a really good pilot. Like, I can fly it to space, as long as I don't fly too fast, because this thing has a tendency to break down sometimes. But in any case, I can fly to space, but the problem is landing. And the fact is also that you might run out of fuel on the way. And these projects together, combined, probably took me over 20 hours. This one especially was a pain to build, but, it's Space Engineers. However, since none of them actually really work for my purposes, I've been thinking of taking a look at some other solutions. But first, let's fly over to a flat area. Hopefully there's a lake here, I think. No. Well, how do I find a lake? That is the question. You know what, let's just fall down here. Actually, this is, imagine falling down like this. This would be kind of scary. How fast can the jetpack stop? Oh, it's pretty quick. So, here is the landing pad I was trying to fit the ship for. Okay, this one's a bit messed up because we crashed a few things in here, but it's 6 by 7, quite nice. But as it turns out, it's actually quite small if you're trying to make a spaceship that, carries a lot of stuff to space. Now, these are the options, not the 2 in the middle, but the 2 on the side. I'm just going to show off the Hermes 1 before we go off again. One of the reasons why I built it the way I did is because of this ramp, as you must have seen, which is really cool. I mean, I tried building an actual ramp, but this thing still works, and actually it's supposed to touch the ground. It's just that this ship is floating slightly, so it doesn't actually touch the ground. But then the Binks 1, blah blah blah. It's just I just wanted these here for size comparison. There's clearly some lag going on here with so many ships all parked out. Now, how do I open this cargo door? Is it even a cargo door? There has to be some sort of button mechanism. Oh, there's the entrance. Very cool so far. How do we... Oh, it's a sensor mechanism, right? Of course. This spinning thing. Totally useless, but very cool looking, I must say. It's a nice ship, but I think it's also very heavy on the system. I've been able to turn off the rotors there. However, the issue is it's very large as well, so it'd take a lot of resources. And I don't know if we have that amount of resources. I mean, we could. It is, after all, a challenge to get to space, so maybe we could do this. I was looking more for something like a little rocket ship. Unfortunately, I haven't found that. So, oh look, lots of seating. That's nice. So, that was a nice ship, but very laggy and very big. This is a bit smaller. Probably gets us to space faster with less resources. I think we might actually have the potential to build this. The question is, where do we go in? Ah, yes, of course, here. So our landing pad, if we were to build this one, would not just be a landing pad, but it'd have like some sort of ramp that would reach out all the way here. Let's click and go take ourselves a tour of this. Very nice. We already have some Gatling guns in the entrance here. How do I... Is it number 1? Now that closes that. Oh, I have to actually click the doors. Right, I can modify that, put some sensors in. Oh, this is very nice. This looks... it's like some sort of... yeah, this is really cool. You can't walk through, but it looks good. That's what matters. It kind of reminds me of perhaps a Star Citizen ship a little bit. So here we go on our cargo. And over here we have the bridge. Of course, 3 people, perfect. That's what we have on the server, right? Max ranked and Mango Malarkey, or Son of a Gun and Mango Malarkey. Now down there. Okay, you can't go down there, right? Okay, good. Oh, and there's a space for some other extra people, and this is a computer. It's very nicely done. I like the detail of the rails. I like when people don't weld together everything. This is so much better than anything I could do, to be honest. Actually, I could do it, but it's just I'm kind of a lazy person, or I just don't have the time and the patience to sit in Space Engineers for more than like 20 hours on one thing. Ooh, nice. Yeah, so this ship has a capacity for about 8 people, as we have 8 cryo pods, although we also have, I mean, the person who spawns, or who's the server owner, and that would be me, so that would be a capacity for 9 people. I think that's pretty much all there is to this ship. We've got some, oh, it actually has windows on the other side. Nice. We've got our conveyor belts, and we just click the button to open the hangar doors, and voila, beautiful. See, this ship is much nicer, probably a lot less resource intensive, not just in terms of Space Engineers, but also in terms of computing power. So I think we've got a winner. I'm gonna ask the other guys once they come back if we can build this thing. In the meantime, let's take a look at the survival server, or at the server. Okay, this is a really odd thing. I come into the world, and all I see is the respawn screen and myself. That is me. That's crazy. I don't know what's happened. I don't know even if this is the right save, because I have a number of them, like 2. This might be the backup, this might not be the right one, but I think it is. It is the latest one, so it's probably right. Let's actually go ahead and kill me, or actually, can we take stuff from... No. Let's kill me here. Come on, die. There, thank you. Now give me your stuff. Especially this drill there. You can... Let's keep that. And... Yeah, let's take all of it. What is this? A cyberhound? Yes, that is myself apparently. Let's check it out in better lighting. There it is, very cool looking. Oh, cancel. How do I even do this? Can I? Oh, this is. Come on, shift. You know, I can't see myself. I can't even go into another perspective. I guess this landing pad will have to be limited to small ships only. Of course, I mean, it is a small landing pad. I don't know what I was thinking. Having a ramp on the ship and everything, that was maybe a bit too much. But it's nice. So, where do we build the landing pad for the other stuff? I mean, how big is the ship even? I feel like it should be built like in this direction or somewhere flat without holes or anything. And I'm sorry for the lighting, it's just terrible right now. Middle of the night. I'm probably not gonna build anything, but yeah, something of the sort. I'm too used to creative right now, flying around. So yeah, it's probably gonna take more resources than building the base has taken so far as a whole. But it will be worth it. I mean, that's the whole point of the series, to get to space, right? Or the game even. And yes, I think maybe it's time to go. Now, before you complain, I also realize I will be having to build a welding ship to help out in the process, because welding the big thing by hand, that would be a challenge. An idea I had, and I'll have to ask Mango about it, is putting some sort of module on this ship so that it can go ahead and have some welders on the front or something. I don't know how nimble this thing is, but hopefully it's good enough, or otherwise I'll build something myself or find it in the workshop. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. This has been GameGabster as always. Don't forget to leave a like. It really helps the channel out. I know this episode has been short, but I promise there's more coming as soon as Mango and Maxed Ranked or Son of a Gun are back. Thank you for that. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you later.